Mohbad's mom did is just a delay tactics, narrative changing, and legally it does not hold any water. DNA, Baba Mohbad is not the father, is irrelevant. Mohbad body is stayed there. We can use Mohbad's body as a direct DNA contact. So Mama Mohbad or Baba Mohbad or the children like like as Top Movie said, the kids are grown. If my mom tell me today that my dad is not my dad, oh well, okay, who is my dad? Okay, fine. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference to me. I mean, I'm a grown woman. I have my own kids and my grandkids. So I don't think it's going to change anything. I don't know what she wants to use that story to achieve, but under the law, it's not achievable right now as is. Between her and her husband, two separate cases. She and her husband and her children is a different case. Mohbad, Liam, Wunmi is another separate case of paternity. So I know Mr. Aristocrat, if I remember vividly, I came while he was talking. That is civil case and stuff like that. In Mohbad's case, there's a mother involved, and we would like to use that DNA paternity to create a motive. In Mama Mohbad's case with her children and Baba Mohbad, it's a complete case altogether. If Mama Mohbad is saying, you are not the owner of that case, Baba Mohbad can say, fine, okay. You know, what the heck? What's the difference? You know, if the children say, this is the man we've known all our life, we want him, we're going to stick with him, they stick with him. And that's it. So there are two different cases altogether. They're different. They are not intertwined. Because thankfully, Mohbad's body and specimen that they extracted for the autopsy, everything is there. And you can do paternity test from that. So one is not independent of the other. Like Wunmi said, that go and do the DNA of your own children, you and Mohbad first. If Baba can do the DNA of himself and Mohbad to ascertain paternity, then instead of Baba doing it, if he's interested, he can just do Liam and Mohbad. So we don't need Baba in this equation. So I don't want to be distracted. We should not be distracted about this story. She said it's not news in the media. Wunmi said it was it Wunmi that said it 6 weeks ago, or Iyabo just said it six weeks ago? So we've been hearing, Baba calling Mohbad, you two first of all go and do the DNA of Mohbad. So it's been in the news. I don't know why we are carrying it as if it's something, wow, we just all heard. It's not news. So that is my submission on this. There is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. That is why sometimes you need a very sound lawyer to plead your case. Having said that, my final submission, or for now, is going to be, I encourage every man today, 2024 moving forward, to please, when you're proposing, make sure you spell it out. DNA is a must in this marriage. DNA is a must. If the woman say no, kill of me, don't propose. But if she say, oh fine, make sure you have a contractual marriage. Because my advice to my children too, don't do it. Because you end up the whole 4 children like Oriyomi did with one lady. I don't know, I've forgotten the story. All the 4 children are not the man's. All of them did not even one belong to the man. Another man will not come up and claim the children if that man really wants to claim those kids. So please, man, we should learn. from this Mohbad case, make sure when you're proposing, put it as a condition. I love you, no hard feelings, but every child in this marriage will be tested, will be DNA'd. Simple as ABC. My submission. Thank you.
With what she said now, what time? I don't understand.
The time I meant is this time we are using to analyze that and distract us and bring up this and do this and do this, creating ripples in the water and stuff like that. That's what I mean, because if she hasn't spoken today, we probably will not be analyzing this today. So it's diversional attempts. That's what I call it.
Okay.
But to me, I am not distracted. I am focused, but because that is independent of the case at hand. Why she said it, it's best known to her, but legally, it does not hold any water. Thank you.
It says that it is not a criminal offense, but it becomes a criminal offense if there's a personal gain. Personal gain. When we're talking about personal gain, it is personal gain could be financial, it could be property,
Yes.
it could
Yes.
be favor.
Yes.
So what I'm saying now is that if Baba Mohbad at that time, so see, the thing is that Nigerians, see, what we should understand one thing: the law is not definite, and
Yes.
the majority of us don't know the gravity of offense we commit until we get to the court. 80% of Nigerians, they don't know the crime they commit until they go to court. You understand?
You know
and
what?
That is why.
Well,
let me please, I'm finished. Hold on.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
That is why people go to court and say, I just want to divorce my husband for paternity reason and everything. And they spend 6, 7, 8 years in court. Because eventually when they get to court, situation starts coming up to say, oh, she defrauded me. I was paying money for child support. I was paying money for school fees. That is when you will know that it is a criminal offense. But because Nigerian system, anything caught, we run away from it. You rather prefer your uncle, your cousins to do it. And that system, Nigeria has brought it here. I know 2 family members that the moment the wife said he was going to go to child support, to request for child support, the husband start begging the wife, don't worry, I don't worry, okay, I'm not going to divorce you anymore. Even when the wife cheated. You understand? It was later the husband now find out that it is possible, because one of the guys she cheated would start intimidating the guy here in America. Oh, you think you are the owner of the baby? I was dating her while you were in Nigeria. The moment she was trying to get you to America, I was still dating her. You understand? So the guy look at it and look at it. It's possible this son is not mine. So now eventually the guy won the case because they were looking for child custody. Eventually, they found out that guy was pregnant. The woman was pregnant for the guy in America. The guy in America was the one that made it known to the new guy they brought from Nigeria to America. You understand? So eventually when they went to court, this guy was initially begging because he doesn't want to pay child support for 3 kids. He was begging. He was scared to go to court. Oh, okay, don't worry. I'll be giving you $700 every month for 3 kids. Because he doesn't want to pay $1,200 every month. So he feel like $700 a month is okay for 3 kids. Eventually, when the case becomes so much and he couldn't take it anymore, he looked for free legal service. And when they investigated the case, it found out that the girl was pregnant. But the guy she was pregnant for was not going to be able to take the baby because the guy was married to someone else. So eventually, she was going to bring... she was married in Nigeria legally, trying to get the guy to America. So she was pregnant and she went to Nigeria to go and sleep with this guy to claim that the guy was the father of the baby. Eventually, you know where the criminal case came in? Was the moment the woman said, I'm going to sue you, we are going to divorce, I'm going to sue you for child support. That was when financial gain intention came into play. She eventually bring child support into play. just to make sure the guy doesn't go scot-free. Now, the woman is the one paying the guy's child support for the rest of the 2 kids. Excuse me, ma, do you understand where I'm coming from now, ma?
Bayo, can I quickly say something, please? I'll come
Yes,
down.
go ahead. Yes.
On that fraudulent, paternity fraudulent act, what under Nigerian law, what it said, however, falsely naming a non-biological father on a public document like a birth certificate constitutes a criminal offense. So it is a criminal offense because the children, they've been bearing Aloba's name for a long time when she knows that those kids does not belong to Aloba. So
Thank
it's
you.
a criminal offense. This is under Nigeria law. This is not UK or United States or whatever.
Thank you. I wasn't even looking at Nigerian law because I didn't know. Because my phone keep giving me American law. It was not giving me Nigerian law.
I'm actually looking at Nigerian law.
Ms. TSL and Mr. Bayo, both of you are very correct, especially what Mr. Bayo said that the law is not definite. Nothing is written on concrete. And I say it all the time. It's been my song, especially in this justice for Mohbad. That is why I say you need a good lawyer to plead your case. Because Ms. TLC brought something up now. Let me use myself as an example.
Nigerian law of today.
Let me use myself as an example. I'm cheating on my husband. I got pregnant, and I'm a married woman. I delivered in the hospital. They put the name of my husband in the birth certificate. I come home. 5 years down the road, boom, paternity. How do you prove that I intentionally put it in the certificate? So you see the word intentionally. Then we have to define it. I didn't know. And yes, I was cheating, but I didn't know I was pregnant for somebody else. So you're going to have to find a sound lawyer to be able to prove that word intentionally. Because, yeah, I know I was cheating, but I didn't intentionally did it, put it in the birth certificates. I had my baby, they put it there, and I didn't know it wasn't my husband's baby. So you have to be able to, that's why I always insist. Let's go back to O.J. Simpson case. I don't know. I think 99% of Americans believe O.J. Simpson killed Anna Nicole. We all believe, including me. And if Shapiro finished the case, O.J. Simpson will have gone to jail for that case. When O.J. Simpson realized he was losing, he employed, was it Johnny Cochran of blessed memory? He was able to fight that case, wiggle around it, and if it doesn't fit, you acquit. And he was acquitted. But everybody was angry. We were not happy, including me. We were not happy. That was why when he went to steal or recover, he didn't even steal. He went to recover something that was stolen from him from the museum. Something like that. They slammed him 20 years because of the previous thing that he got away with. We were still very angry. I personally don't believe that the sentence he got for this second offense or match offense here. I don't believe so. But I believe the anger that was carried over came to play. So that is why I said all the time, a sound lawyer, I can slap you right now, my sister, right in front of the judge. I will not automatically go to jail because everything have to go through the court law. If I have a good lawyer, my lawyer might be able to prove that, oh, I was going through some mental issue, blah, 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 and I'll win the case. They will say, okay, go to rehab for 3 months and pay restitution of 5,000 or 10,000 naira or $10,000. That's my point. Mr. Bayo, you are very correct. You are very correct. Nothing is written on stone. The law sometimes is not where you get true justice sometimes. I don't know if anybody have heard that phrase before.
Now, this is the moment of truth, okay? Mohbad came out today and she have said what she needed to say. Many people will believe and they will paint it like, she's just saying anything. It doesn't hold water. It's just a distraction. Probably she's just buying time. You can team it or you can target whatever you want to target. But the most important thing that we should pick from this is that Baba Mohbad have 4 DNA now to undergo, because there is now a reason to question the paternity of his children.
Top movie.
This is wrong.
Let me talk.
Please, this is
Let me talk.
it's a misleading.
Only one DNA is going to be done.
It's only one DNA that needs to be done.
No, we don't care about Mama Mohbad. And you see, that is why when somebody asks me, what do I mean by buying time?
DNA she needs to do.
You see, this is what I mean by when I say buying time. This is exactly what I mean. They want to use it as a distraction to buy time to bring up some jaga and just dabubueru. Forget Top Movie. Don't worry. Baba Mohbad and the other 3 or 2 children or the rest of the children, they will sort themselves out. We, the public, I'm not interested if blessing belongs to Baba Mohbad.
Even Top Movie is not interested in.
I'm not interested if Adura,
if you ask Top Movie
belongs to Baba Mohbad.
If you ask Top Movie,
it's not my
Top
problem.
Movie now to mention the full name of firstborn of Baba Mohbad, he cannot say it full because we don't know who she is. If you ask Top Movie to mention the full name,
I don't care. Do you think I care if
we don't care about those people?
Let me tell you something.
We care about Mohbad.
Baba Mohbad has 7 children total. If Blessing is not his child and
that is what they don't know.
I don't even think he's gonna care.
Mohbad has 5. Baba Mohbad has 7 kids in total. Mohbad has 5.
Uncle Bayo, Mr. Top Movie, sir, please, why do you think? What's our concern with
you? Complicate the issue. Don't complicate this issue. We don't care. I don't care.
Please,
go ahead.
Moment of truth.
Why do you think the other case paternity is needed when we are talking about Mohbad here?
Okay, this is the reason, okay? Baba Mohbad, in his words, he said he wants to know the paternity of his grandson because people are questioning the paternity.
We know that, okay. But what's the reason for the other?
The same thing that happened today. People are beginning to question the paternity of Mohbad and Adura.
No, who are the people?
The public.
Whose case are we talking about here?
Hello.
I'm asking a question, sir.
Yeah.
We're talking about Mohbad, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why are you talking about Adura and the rest of the kids?
Because the player in this particular case, Justice for Mohbad, that happens to be Mama Mohbad, she's also a player in this Justice for Mohbad. She has come with a questionable narrative that Baba Mohbad is not the biological father of Mohbad.
Okay, so why are you saying the other 3 too? That's my question, and you haven't answered me.
Because right now, for the fact that she has come out with the narrative that Baba Mohbad is not the father of Mohbad, this now points finger to the other children of Baba Mohbad.
And I am asking you, how does that concern the same public?
Because that is his own field. And that is my advice to him.
Wait. Whose field?
Baba Mohbad. Right now, he's not sure.
Listen, sir.
Why I said, wait. Let me land. You will talk. Why I now say this is now his own problem to solve. Because right now, he's not sure of his if he's the rightful father of his children. For the
Who
fact that,
accused him? Who
for the fact
accused
that,
him?
yeah,
Excuse
he's
me,
not
sir.
sure.
Excuse me, sir. Who accused him? What do you mean by he's not sure? Who accused him?
Mama Mohbad.
Okay, so why you twisting it?
I'm not twisting it. You are refusing to understand it. That's what.
No, I'm not refusing. I'm a 54-year-old woman and I understand what I'm saying. And you are Yoruba, sir. My point
I'm not
is
Yoruba. I am not Yoruba.
okay,
Please.
okay,
I'm
forget
not.
that. They said don't talk about culture, forget it. But my point is, you speak English like I'm doing too. My point is, we're talking about Ilario Lua Mohbad here. So if Bosede Mohbad came out to say that all the kids don't belong to Joseph Aloba Baba Mohbad, it's her problem. The only person that we are particular about is Ilario Lua Promise Aloba. So why are you bringing in the other kids here? Iya Mohbad Nicola Fent found Motoko Lomo Bitobi Wansi now. Why are we twisting things around? That's unfair.
Yeah, this is my reason, and I told you my reason for the fact that the wife has come out with that narrative.
Point of correction. He said she's not his wife.
His ex-wife, let me put it that way. Because
Thank
both
you.
of them, they had an issue. Yeah, his ex-wife, okay?
Yeah,
But the
ex.
fact she has come to the public with that narrative.
Uncle Bayo, hold on.
You go through yourself to fire. This guy,
Uncle
you go through
Bayo,
yourself to
hold
fire.
Young hold on.
Hello, for the fact
Yeah, I'm
that
listening.
for the fact that the ex-wife came to the public and she has brought in this new narrative.
And
okay?
you're refusing to understand that the public, including yourself, well, your side, those of us that are justice for Mohbad don't care about the other kids. We care about Mohbad.
No. Don't say all of
It's none of
all
our
of
business
you.
now.
No, don't say no. Don't say it. This kind of word, when you use this kind of word, you don't put people.
When I say we don't care, I mean we don't care in the sense that we are not talking about the other kids.
When you say we don't care, you don't
And I'm
include
saying it, I'm not
everybody.
taking it back. We
No.
don't, excuse me.
I'm not among.
My question to you,
when you
I
say
said,
Yeah,
the
we don't care.
person
wait.
we're talking
We don't
about
care.
is Mohbad.
When you
we are
say
talking. We are talking about Team
When you
We
Mohbad.
are
Yes.
talking about Mohbad here. She
Say
said
justice-
Mohbad is not.
justice for Mohbad.
She
We don't
said
care.
Mohbad is not Baba
You
Mohbad.
care, but we don't care. So she's right to use the word "we don't care." You might not be part of the "we." You might be yourself, but right now
And I have
at
a right
this
to
time,
say
at
that
this
it's my
platform,
opinion.
she has a right.
You
It's
can't
her
force your
opinion.
opinion on me, and I'm
No.
not forcing
And
mine
I
on you.
I second the fact that we don't care. So go ahead and say something else.
Bayo, you reason with your emotions, so I can't engage you, right?
Okay, engage me that you are engaging.
You know what I'm taking. Oh yeah,
Okay.
engage now.
Engage
So
me that you are
so
engaging.
what I'm telling you,
My name is Detola, yes.
Detola. What I'm telling you here is that for the fact that somebody has come to question the paternity of your children.
No, you're getting it wrong.
Friend.
Joseph Aloba didn't question the paternity of all the kids.
He never. He's only the grandson.
To say it.
Grandson.
I am not saying. Okay, let me give you this example. Okay.
No.
Don't give example. No.
I am not.
Don't
I'm not
give
talking
example.
to you now.
Madam Detola,
Mr. Bayo, hold on.
No,
Mr. Bayo,
Madam
hold
Detola,
on.
let him go back to that statement.
Mr. Bayo,
He said
Will you
it.
shut up,
Madam
your mouth?
Detola.
You are too sentimental. Are you a
Let me
lady?
talk to him now.
Sister Detola, he is going to deviate. He said, don't give an example.
He's not going to deviate from me, please. Just
Okay, please.
let's hold on.
Pin his head.
All right, go ahead.
Mr. Top Movies, and here I'm listening, and I'm telling you, let me tell you, you have your opinion, I have mine. I'm not going to argue with you, and I'm not forcing my opinion on you, so you can't force yours on me. I'm telling you, the only person the fans, the nation, the community are concerned about the paternity is Mohbad's, not the other children.
Okay, now I said there is no how you can use that word "we" because I, in particular, I am for justice for Mohbad. And for the fact that I know there is no particular body or organization where they confirm those individuals that are registered for justice for Mohbad.
I'm still trying to figure
so you
out
cannot
how
say
the other
we.
paternities is
say
important
we.
in this case.
the reason why I'm saying that is my advice to him, Baba Oloba.
How is the excuse me, sir, please.
Okay.
How are the other 3 paternities important in this case?
For the fact your ex-wife came out to say that you are not the father of this particular one, and you have other 2 from that same woman, you should go and do paternity test.
No.
So that you'll be sure.
Are you listening to yourself?
Yeah.
Are you listening to yourself?
Yeah.
You said he should. Are we talking about the other 2 here or Mohbad?
That is my own advice to him, because for the fact that one has K-leg, he needs to straighten the other ones too.
No, I'm not sorry to say this, but it's none of your business or mine. If he doesn't do that, you can't advise. Excuse me, sir. You cannot advise any ton sokwe or somebody that gave birth to a child. You can't do that.
You can't say I cannot advise.
I'm telling you.
Everybody can advise anybody. It depends on that person to take it or not.
You have refused to give me a satisfactory answer as to why the other 2 are of importance in this case. We are talking about Mohbad here. Yes, oh your God. We're talking about Mohbad here. Yeah, Mohbad, no more reason to
now. Detola, let me put it.
Yes,
okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down now. Okay,
who is not coming? I'm the last thing I would do is argue with you. I've seen you, I've heard you argue with women. I'm not going to get into it with you.
This is it, okay?
I'm listening.
Baba Mohbad had 2 children, 3 children from a lady, okay?
No. Let's use this particular scenario.
Baba Mohbad had 3 children from Mama Mohbad, okay? Now Mama Mohbad.
Uncle B, hold on. Mr. Bayo, hold on.
Now Mama Mohbad has come out to the public to confirm that one of that children, one of the kids, are not biologically related to Baba Mohbad.
I'm correcting you. She said all the kids. She said all the kids.
Okay.
Continue.
No. Forget about all the kids, okay? I'm saying she came out to say one of the kids.
She said all the kids. Go ahead.
I know she said all the kids. And
don't change it.
No, I'm saying one. So you just follow my line.
Now you're going on my line, because I said the only person we're concerned about is Mohbad, which is the one kid, because it's not alive.
Okay. Now I'm giving you instance, so you follow my own narrative. That is what I want to play with. So
did you hear what you just said? Your own narrative.
Yes. My own narrative. So she now came out, because I wanted to make an instance, but you said we should use them. So
use them.
She now came out and she said one of those 3 that are not your own.
I'm not agreeing. She said all of them are not his kids. Go ahead.
Oh God. And she said one of the 3, they are not your own. Okay, fine. And somebody is now advising you to go and do DNA for the entire 3, so that you'll be sure that, okay, if these 3 children are rightfully mine,
just listen to yourself, Mr. Top Movies.
No amount of parabulation you people can bring. That DNA of Liam will be done. Nothing all of you can put in place.
100%.
If you like, say Baba Mohbad self. And his DNA, his water or anything. Say whatever. I know for you to be emphasizing like this, you are part of the people that placed that Mohbad on that course she was on now. And I want to tell you this. That DNA of Liam will come out. No, beat around the bush and do whatever you like. Go on, Mr. Detola, go on.
Thank you, sir. So, Mr. Top Movies, back to what we were saying. It's only Mohbad's DNA if that will be done. Not even if that will be done. The other kids does not concern this case.
I will advise Baba.
So it's left. It's left to Mohbad. Excuse me, sir. Okay. It is left to Mohbad. Let her take the other kids to their biological father. It doesn't concern Joseph Aloba. Thank you.
This is your opinion, okay? My own opinion is that I will advise Baba Mohbad to go and do
Please, we don't want your
all
opinion.
his
You can
Your
advise
opinion
him.
is welcome.
You
Thank you so much for your opinion.
cannot
Your
tell
opinion
me.
is welcome.
cannot tell
Thank
me.
you. We welcome
You
your
are not
opinion.
telling
We
me.
are going to,
We welcome your
agree with,
opinion.
excuse me, we are going to agree with you. The case is one after the other. The first one is
We are-
Niam. After Niam,
Yes.
we will do the rest.
Yes.
After Niam,
Yes.
we will
Thank
do the
you.
rest.
We welcome your opinion. Thank you so much. Detola, please.
So for now,
Detola,
for
please go
now,
on. No.
for
Top
now.
movies. Thank you.
For
Thank
now.
you.
For now, Baba Mohbad
I'm listening.
has
Top
Black
movies, I'm
Velvet.
listening.
so for
Black
now, for my
Velvet
own-
now
for
needs
my
to talk.
own-
Black Velvet
for
needs to
my
talk.
own-
Detola, Black Velvet needs to
for my
talk.
own-
Black Velvet, go ahead,
Hold on,
please.
Black Velvet,
No,
give
so
me a
now
minute,
from-
please. Let me quickly
so-
finish with top.
so
So top
from
movies,
my
I'm
own-
listening to you.
Black Velvet need to talk.
So-
Black Velvet has been here. He needs to
so
talk now.
from my
Please
Hello,
let
Mr.
Black
Bayo,
Velvet
do you
talk.
know, do you know how long I waited for you
shut up
to
your
talk?
mouth.
I
What's
beg.
this one?
Please, please don't disrespect
Sentiment.
anybody here. Don't tell
Sentiment.
Inú
anybody.
wèrè ni ẹ ṣáta ní kó gbẹnu
It's all
shut up your
about
mouth. Àbí wèrè lélẹ̀.
Oh God, come on
You are all
now.
about-
Ọkùnrin
We
lẹ́yìn méjèèjì
sorted the
now.
issue now. Wọ́n fẹ́ wá gbọ́ news tó fẹ́ lọ break fúnra wọn ni. Let us give him.
Ṣé wèrè lélẹ̀ ni?
We are going to see to your
Top
plan.
movies never
Baba
keep quiet.
Mohbad
Mr.
Baba
Bayo,
Mohbad do is
please.
there.
Bayo
Baba
doesn't
Mohbad-
Detola, you are giving this
It
you are giving this guy. Also, you didn't hear what he said.
Did you hear me
all
tell him
about
to say
sentiment.
that? Did you
You
hear
are
me
all
tell
about
him
Let
to
him
say
shut
that?
up. Let somebody else talk.
You are all about sentiment, and what I was saying.
We don't care what you have.
Right
After
now,
movies come,
Baba
just go
Mohbad
there and
has
give them
four
Black Velvet, go ahead and talk.
My
undergo.
brother,
I will play
my
music,
brother,
oh.
let
I
me
will
tell
play
you-
music, oh.
let me tell you what you need to understand.
If it-
We
I will play
understand
music,
you
oh.
and we can get you correctly. But the fact is this.
Mr.
Let's take
Bayo,
the
all
case
the while you
one
were
after
talking,
the
I
other.
didn't destroy. I
Let's
didn't
take the
destroy
one.
you.
Let's take
Madam
the case one
Detola,
I
after
didn't
the other.
touch you
Let
in.
somebody else talk. I'm going to mute. Let somebody else
You
talk.
cannot tell me to let somebody else talk because all the while you talked, I didn't interrupt you at all. I waited there
But
for
the-
almost 40 minutes.
You know,
please-
funny
I don't
minute
know
is-
why he's so sentimental.
Come on, man.
But you can see
Detola,
he's insulting
Detola,
people. You can see me insulting people now,
this
right?
guy advice
You are
is
the one
very,
that I'm
very
talking
reasonable.
to.
Your
You are
advice is
very-
reasonable. We accept your advice. We even
We
accept
accept it.
the analysis.
Yes. Thank you. Let somebody
So
else
right
talk.
now,
Black Velvet,
what
go
I'm
ahead.
saying, Detola, is that right now, Baba Mohbad has
Mr.
to
Bayo,
under.
I'm not done, okay? Please don't do that. I don't disrespect people. Don't do that to me. Okay? Thank you for your advice, but it's not something we're taking. Justice for Mohbad is not taking it. Baba Mohbad is not a child, okay? He's an adult, and I know he's old enough to be your father. So you
No,
can't tell him what to do.
Ms. Dotella, we have to give him something to report. We are going to agree with that. We are going to agree with you. We are
Mr.
going to agree
Rangers,
with
when
you.
I finish, I'm finishing now, so you guys can do
All right.
that. But
All
I've
right,
already
all right.
answered him. Mr. Top Movies, you saying Baba should go and do DNA for the other kids. We've said it. It's not gonna. Well, that advice doesn't come in. But like I said, everybody has a reason for being a part of justice for Mohbad. My question to you is, please. My question to you, Mr. Top Movies, is what does justice for Mohbad really mean to you? Do you want to find out who paid Mohbad? How do you want to do that? And whatever is going to help in this cause, are you willing and working for it? Thank you.
Okay, justice for Mohbad, okay, is making sure that justice is served. True justice is served, not magu justice, okay? And the only way that we can get this true justice to be served is by allowing the authorities that are professional and experienced for the job that they do to conclude their due process without getting directly involved or making the whole case complex for them. That is the only way. And if we sense that the authorities involved, they are doing something that we don't understand, we have the right to call them for explanations. We have that right.
Isn't that what we're doing with Berekete?
No.
Make our
No,
voices heard.
No.
Okay.
I didn't come to attack Brekete.
No, I didn't say you did. I said that's what we're doing. Since for most of us, we understand that things were wrong with the investigation and everything to be, precise, and a lot of conspiracy theories has been involved. Now, my question to you is, you as a person, I know what justice for Mohbad is for me. It is finding out who killed Mohbad. What is justice for Mohbad to you and your cause and the cause you are fighting? I want you to answer those two questions.
And I just made it clear now that for me, justice for Mohbad is making sure that the right, the truth, and the truth justice is served.
What is the true justice, sir?
Not being partial. Impartial and truth justice should be served to the rightful suspect, to the people that will be convicted in the quest of this justice. The rightful suspect should be convicted.
Okay, so you don't want to know
the innocent, not I don't know who I put Mohbad. I don't know who died Mohbad. I don't know what died Mohbad. I don't know how he died.
And you don't want to know the reason or who did it.
I want to know the reason, but yet up till now, I don't know the reason because the people that are doing this job is the police, and they have not come up with any information in that aspect.
And it's been 4 months. It's been 4 months, sir. And do you think all of us as citizens should not make our opinions?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. What we should do as citizens is to call those authorities that are delaying this process to explain to us why is it taking this long. You people came into the picture on the 16th of September to do what you're supposed to do.
Which people?
The government.
Okay.
They came into the picture that they want to unravel the cause.
And it's been 4 months, sir.
And it's been 4 months, which is very, 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 very wrong. So we need to demand for explanation. We need to call them out.
But isn't that what we're doing?
We are not doing it.
Really?
What we are doing here is speculating, dragging Wumi, dragging Baba Mohbad, and trying to change the narrative, bringing falsehood, trying to nail somebody. That is what we are doing.
But shouldn't somebody be nailed for his untimely death?
The only people that have the right to nail anybody is those people that have been officially given that authority to do so. Nobody has the right to do this on the internet.
No, but we're not doing it. Can I say something, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Majority of us are on social media, right? Majority of us live in diaspora. Majority of us talking, including yourself. Now, one way or the other, we are privy to some informations that we come and talk about. But those informations, a lot of people are turning the narratives around to suit them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this guy has been pied in his own home. The people in the home are not coming out to say anything.
No. It's not this guy has been died in his own home. He died in his home. Okay? He died in his home. You saying that he was died in his home.
And that's what I mean. I didn't want to use the word you just used.
I understand. You're saying they killed him.
No. I mean died. Oku. Let me say Oku.
Okay, let's say he died in his home, Abi. That's your expression, Abi?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I take that. Go ahead.
Okay, so he died in his home, in his own home.
Okay.
And the people there up until today are not giving the right narratives as to what led to it. So are you saying they shouldn't find out what happened in that house?
Okay, now. I want to believe that the police has invited everybody.
No, sir.
Wait. I want to believe that the police have invited everybody that needs to be invited. Because according to the police, they say they have interrogated like 26 suspects and witnesses in the course of the event.
Do you believe the police are biased?
Wait now, let me finish now.
Yes, it's a yes or no answer.
Hello, let me finish now.
Do you believe the police are biased, yes or no? And then you can continue.
I can't say. I
okay,
can't say.
continue because you don't want to answer. Go ahead.
No, I can't say. What I'm saying is that they have done the interrogation.
Okay.
Okay, and they have the after their interrogation, they took in some suspects. Okay, and some people were not taken in for the fact that their testimony or the statement that they gave in the course of the interrogation was not aligning. Does not mean they actually committed the crime because they have not been proven otherwise. That is just it. So
Really?
nobody will come and say that they are lying because they don't know the truth. It's only when you know the truth that you now sense that, okay, there's a lie here. But for the fact that we don't know the truth, we cannot ascertain that a particular
But the people
statement is false.
that can tell us the truth are not doing that. That's why we're where we're at right now.
Sola,
I just made,
please,
I
Madam
made,
Sola,
I just
please
made,
ask
I just
him.
made,
Please ask him what he feels about the complicated statement the police made, professor's bleeding, and the statement Mohbad.
No, I know his answer to that. I don't want to get into that.
No. Ask him now. Since he said the police are not, he refused to answer the question that police have not done the good job. He refused to answer that. But in this situation, there are evidences that police have done bad. So
That's
ask him.
already.
Wait. Now let me tell you what to ask him. Now ask him.
No, I know what
he
to
thinks.
ask him. I've already asked him, and he said that's why I asked him that. Do you think the police is biased? And he said he's not going to answer it. So I know.
Yes, but okay. Now I'll go and proceed. Please pin his head by asking him what does he think about the police report, preliminary report, and
Mr.
the inquest. Okay.
I can hear you.
Top movies. All the what is it called, questioning, and the police, what is it called, they came out to talk to us with the narratives that was given to them, that they told us as a nation. Do you believe everything that they told us regarding this particular case, regarding what happened right from the what is it called, the show, to when they got home, to when Mohbad took his last breath?
Okay. From all the things that the police have said, I will not say I believe them, but I will make use of those statements because I cannot say I don't believe them. I don't have any truth. I don't have anything to back it up with. But from what they have said, I will make use of what they have said. But when they now prove their statements beyond every reasonable doubt, I will believe them.
Madam Dutola, compare the police report and the inquest report. What will me and
Mr. Bayo, there's nothing you want to tell Mr.
Oh
Top.
my goodness. No. Please, I'm not talking to Top Movies.
Wait,
I'm not talking to Top
you
Movies.
can't
I'm
tell me
talking
what
to you.
ask. Excuse me, sir. You cannot tell me what to ask him because I'm not going to get.
I'm sorry, man.
Mindset.
I'm sorry. Okay, please go on. Please, I'm sorry. Just go ahead.
I know his mindset, and I'm not here. I'm too old to be arguing over what you and I believe happened or not. I'm just trying to make him see some reasons, and he's making me see the same reason from his own side. You understand? I'm not here to convince him, just to make him see reason. And I know where he stands. But the thing,
you know what?
I'm telling you,
Please make me understand. You know where he stands. You are asking questions. He's deviating from the question you are asking him. I'm pointing you to the direction so that you know, because this platform is for learning. You understand? Wait, madam, wait now. Let me point to you.
But you're going to have an opportunity to talk to Top Movies. So when
I'm talking to you. Please, I'm talking to you. If you don't want to talk, you just tell me not to talk to you.
I'm listening, Mr. Bayo.
Okay, please. If you want us to believe you are really ready to convince this guy, ask him.
I'm not ready to do that. I'm not going to go out of my way.
Okay, please.
Not with Top Movies.
Okay, please. If you are gonna say something about if the police are being fair, ask him what the police have said about the situation. Ask him what Wunmi and Adura have said about the same situation. Police said professor bleeding. Wunmi said minor injury. Who killed Mohbad? Cynthia said it was Wunmi that told me. Did you know anything about Canada visa? I don't know, sir. It was me that told me. They said, how did you meet her? Wait, now, let me finish, madam.
No, I'm not going to wait. You can't tell me to wait, Mr. Bayo.
Sorry, go ahead. Please go ahead, please, ma. Don't worry. I will leave you.
Thank you. All these things you are saying is repetition. This is something we talk on a daily basis for the past 4 months. It is obvious that Top Movies has his own stand and he stands there. But the only thing I'm going to tell Top Movies is all of us will be alive, hale and hearty. They will get Mohbad's killers with God's grace. We will see everything and the right people will be arrested.
Amen.
Justice for Mohbad. Thank you.
Mr. Top Movies. Mr. Top Movies, please, I have one question for you. You are not living in Nigeria, as I heard from Mrs. Odetola. I think you are outside the country. Please, I just want to ask you this.
He's in Nigeria. Please don't take that. It's a lie. He stays in Nigeria.
Anywhere, just listen. If you are in Nigeria, no problem.
Don't erase it. He's in Nigeria.
Let me ask a question.
He's only in Nigeria. Wait now. I want to tell you something. He's in Nigeria.
I want to ask him a question.
He has 12 accounts. Wait now. He has 12 accounts. When he was defending the fact that he has, when he was defending the fact that he has 12 accounts, he said, "Àwọn ọmọọṣẹ́ òun ló ní account 12 yẹn." So in America, you don't have 12 ọmọọṣẹ́. In America or UK or Europe, you don't have 12 ọmọọṣẹ́. So he is in Nigeria. And he speaks Yoruba very well because he has cursed people with Yoruba before.
Let me ask him. Top Movie. My question to you is this.
Hello, please, no sentiments, Biko.
No sentiments.
Let me speak.
No sentiment.
I don't hear Yoruba, Biko. I'm speaking my language.
No sentiments. I want to ask you a question. No sentiments. Yeah. No sentiment. What I would tell you, I want to ask you is this. When the news of Mohbad came out.
Naji outside so say Panida Ausawa.
When the news of Mohbad came out, the whole world heard the news within 24 hours that Mohbad has been by. Now, I want to ask you, like you rightly said about the police report, that house where Mohbad died is a crime scene. Murder for that matter. Murder case for that matter. Did you believe that house should not be sealed up by police up till now? When you said you want police to give us a very good report, do you believe that house should not be sealed up by now as a crime scene?
Now, thank you for that question. You see, this is why I said when the authorities are not doing their job the way they're supposed to do it, we should demand explanation from them. Okay? They are supposed to seal that house. Everybody in that house. Nobody should even enter their house. Every single thing in that house should be searched. Nobody, like, they're supposed to condo that house, like they're supposed to seal it. Even Brekete asked the police could not answer that question. All he was saying is that even though they destroy all the evidence, something must be left. Because they are even guilty of that. But people are not asking them the question. That's why they are getting away with it. We are just focusing on the wrong things. Pushing narrative and speculating. They are now having more time to do what they want to do. But if we are dragging them for doing the wrong thing, they will not have that space to even reason to do anything or to even change the narrative or to do magu-magu. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Now, if this is your submission, and people are now yelling, shouting and crying for this case, why did you say we should wait for what police will bring as a result when you know they have failed us from beginning?
I did not say we should wait. I said we should allow them and still call them for explanation when we see that they are doing the wrong thing, because they are the ones that have been assigned officially to do those things. We cannot do it. We cannot do it. They are the ones that can do it by law. We cannot do police work now. But
now, do you know what I would say? Do you know what I want you to consider? Presently, when this case gets to Berekete, every other people, every other Nigerians, every diaspora are yearly for a lot of other aspects of this case. But do you know what Berekete said? Berekete said, Baba Mohbad came here for the autopsy and DNA of his grandson. He said any other thing will follow after that. There are a lot of people saying a lot of things. Now you came in here, you are now narrating that the father also should go for DNA of other children, which is not part of what is on ground already.
That was the
How
advice.
do you think?
I'm giving that's an advice. If he wants to take it, fine. If he doesn't want to take it, but that's my advice to him.
Movies.
Okay,
What advice have you given the other
but
team?
my own take
What
is that my
advice have
own
you
take is
given
that
that team?
don't you think it's rather proper, as Beckett has said earlier, that the case that is before him is the autopsy and the DNA that should be first? Don't you think that is better?
Now, the autopsy and the DNA that Baba Mohbad took to Brekete, we still have to follow the right channel, which is the police and the court. Don't you think so?
What I'm asking you is, I said, do you think that's not a good cause to follow from the beginning, that we want to take up the case? Then Baba Mohbad took the case to Berekete. So the request he made was that he wants the autopsy of his child and he wants the DNA of the grandson. Is it not right to go that way and other things follow?
There is nothing wrong in it because nobody is denying him of that autopsy and the DNA.
Then you should join this cause.
The daughter-in-law has already come out.
Everybody yelling
Come
here
and
with
do
Auntie.
DNA.
What they are trying to tell you is that they stood by Berekete. You understand? But you are trying to bring another idea of let's go this way.
No, this is it.
That's
This
why
is
we
it.
are
No.
arguing.
Maybe you don't understand where I stand. My own stand is, okay, they are saying we. Me, I have my own different view. I'm not part of that we. For the fact that I'm fighting for justice for Mohbad, they should not include me with any of their own we thing, because I see things differently. All right? Because me, I don't see any reason going to the court to get order for DNA, but then they are seeing something wrong in it. So this is two different views. So you cannot include me in that line of thought. Okay? Me, I don't see anything wrong in going to get court order for DNA. So anybody that's seeing that thing as why will anybody even ask somebody to go to the court is totally wrong. There is nothing wrong. There is no big deal. But if you run away from it, you're only delaying. Even this Brekete that Baba went to, he will still need to provide court order for DNA. It's a must.
That would be given by Berekete himself. That would be a thing that Berekete would decide himself.
No.
But what I will tell you is that my brother.
That cannot be.
Wait. I want to tell you. I want you to know this.
Issue it. It's only the
I want you to know this. Do you know why everybody's supporting Berekete? The only reason why we're supporting Berekete is that Berekete is the only channel. Is the only channel that everybody see the scene live. What is going on? Even diaspora are looking at what is going on live. Court, police, or anybody, you can never understand. It's only what comes out you can see. But this one, it is live. You can see, you can hear, it can be clear to you. So that's why Berekete, we are choosing and we are with him and we are ready for anything that will come out of there.
Let me ask you a quick question, guys. Let me just ask him. Top movie. My name is Love by Faith. I want to ask you a question. Are you related to Wumi?
No.
Are you related to Mohbad?
No.
Are you related to Liam?
Where is all those one going? No. Certainly, I'm not related to any member of their family.
Okay. Did you listen to what Blackette said?
Which of the sitting? Is it the first day, the second day, the third day, or the
first,
fourth day?
the second, the third. Did you listen to what he said? We are in new dimension now. Did you listen to what he said?
I have been listening to the program. So which of them
so
do you
what's
want
the
to
argument?
emphasize on?
All right. So then what's the argument about tonight? Why would you get up in a blue moon and come sit on this platform to pick on Baba Mohbad when you already heard what Blackette said?
Why would
Which
you
of
do
the
that?
statements are you emphasizing on?
What did Baba Mohbad went to Abuja for? If you read it following this case,
Okay, now let me tell you what his reason is.
it's
Okay?
easy. It's just simple. What did he go all the way to Abuja to see Brekete for this case? It's simple. You don't have to explain. What
The
did
same
he go there
justice,
for?
the same justice that he has been looking for in Lagos State. That was what led him to Brekete in Abuja.
What kind of justice? I want you to break it down. It's simple.
Justice for Mohbad.
Okay. So you're on the platform. Let me be honest with you. If you come on the platform, right? This platform for me, I've been on this platform for a little while. And when I first came on this platform, it was very difficult for me, but I have learned so much. When you are engaging into people, you have to be factual and you have to say things that will make sense that you guys can.
No. Let me stop you now. You've never been factual, okay? That was this day that I heard you were speaking on this same platform. I think that was the first day I had to come up and speak because of what I heard you. Your narration was so wrong. Because according to you that very day, you said Wunmi operated with some people within the caucus to buy Mohbad. And I was asking you, who are those people that you are insinuating that Wunmi operated with? You could not give me any
I'll
proof.
object you right there. You probably don't know me. If no, hold on one second.
You did that.
No,
you did that.
no,
You, I know you very well.
Hold on.
That day,
Hold on, Top
I
TV.
engaged you.
We're engaging into one.
I engaged you that day.
Hold on.
I engaged
if
you that
I ever
day.
told you that woman engaged into anybody, I will say
You said
this
she was
again.
operating. She was
Okay,
operating
I will
with
say
people.
this again. Listen to me. I will call the names.
You did not tell me. You were saying it on the platform before I came up.
She's operating with Darosha. She's operating with Prime Boy. She operating with spending. She's operating with the mastermind planner, which is the manager that ran away to London. You will never ask me that question, and I would never come to you and tell you say that I don't know what you're talking about. That one for a fact. You're lying. Because when it comes to Mohbad, I don't joke. I don't.
We are all waiting. We're all
you
waiting
said
to
it.
talk.
You said it.
We're waiting.
So
But did you say
I
it?
just want to tell you, Baba, when Westbrook are coming to give you a time so you can talk. I just want to tell you that Baba went to Abuja
but what I
because
said now, did
he
you say
wants
it,
to
yes or
know
no?
what by Mohbad, and he wants DNA for his son. The DNA that Baba Mohbad won, he wants it for his grandson. He wants to know who the father of his grandson is. And he went to Abuja. What killed Mohbad? What happened to Mohbad? Where did it happen? This is what he wants to know. That's what I came up to say. Real Whisper, you guys can go ahead. When you're engaging into those into people, these are the important points you should be laying down. Instead of you just sitting here and saying you have a advice for Baba Mohbad. You're too young to put your mouth on that old man. Sorry for that. God don't sleep. You guys can go ahead.
Stop your speculations. If you have something to say, you be factual. Because you said things wrongly.
Black Velvet.
You've been talking for
Black
hours.
Velvet.
Please,
Black Velvet, please, let's Ryan talk.
No, please.
Let's Ryan whisper.
It's
no,
okay.
let's Ryan whisper
for
talk.
Black Velvet. He was here before.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Ryan Whisper. Bayo, please, I don't want anybody to interrupt me. I'm only going to speak for 2 to 3 minutes, and I'll be done. Please, nobody should interrupt me. Top movies. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. My voice should sound familiar to you. I've been sitting here for hours listening to you. The moment you came on the platform, I knew you came here on a purpose to cause distraction. And I've sat here for hours listening to you. And your true colors is coming out now towards the end. Love by Faith has warmed you up for me. You're lucky I don't have the time. I don't have plenty time, but I'll come for you.
What do you mean by I'm lucky? No. I don't take that. No, I don't take that. What do you mean I'm lucky? No. You can't tell me I'm lucky. No. You don't tell me that. What do you mean I'm lucky? No. Tell me what you mean by that word
I mean,
lucky.
you're lucky I don't have your time. I'm not going to waste my time on you tonight. That's what I mean. If I had more time, you would go at it, and I prefer to engage you one-on-one with nobody else on the platform, just you and I. So that's what I mean by you being lucky tonight. Listen, I know your playbook. Whether you're Dawa class or Dawa class protege, it's from the same playbook, same script, okay? Let me just give you one word of advice. First of all, Papariano, thank you for your platform. This platform is educational. We came here, we're rubbing minds, we're making progress, and all of a sudden, this guy came up on a mission to distract us, and we've been distracted from talking about important issues for the last few hours. You, Top Movies, you've contradicted yourself so many times in the last 3 hours. You said you were on this justice for Mohbad 5 months ago. It has not been 5 months since Mohbad died here, though. It hasn't been 5 months. So sometimes I love listening to you. You know why? Because the more you speak, the more I'm getting from you. Just like if your Dawa class, maybe you, I don't care. Just like Dawa class, the more he speaks, the more he gives out. Because why? He's get information. So, Papariano, your scientific platform is good for scientific analysis, but it's not every time that we have to condone distractions like this, because we've spent so much time on this just to entertain one person that is coming up with distraction. You have contradicted yourself so many times tonight. So many times. So what I want to advise you is this. You say you're giving Baba Mohbad advice. You're not a family member, you're giving him an advice to go do DNA tests for other 4 of his kids. Have you given Timumi advice to do DNA for the baby? You have not. You are saying that you're not like them. You are neutral, kind of, because you are not opposed to them going through the court system. Baba Mohbad going through the court system to request for DNA. But you have the full chest to come out and say you're advising Baba Mohbad to go do DNA for the other 4 kids. You didn't even mention Baba Mohbad to go through court system. Oh. Me, I've been unpacking you. I have notes. I've been unpacking you all night. I don't have plenty time to go one-on-one with you, but I'll come back again one time for you. Another thing that you said, you don't know the timing of why this Iya Adura voice note came out. You don't know why it came out, but maybe it's because they're trying to buy time. I listened to that carefully. Some people here just listen, they don't pay attention. I listen carefully. There are some certain things that you've said tonight. Just like Dawa class, I pushed him on the corner and he admitted so many things that is recorded. There are certain things that you said tonight that I've taken note of. You've been on this case 5 months. Mohbad never died 5 months. So. There are certain things that you say that, to be honest, can be implicating later on. But the only thing that I would say is this, let us not waste our time to try to convince somebody else to change their mind. It is a waste of time. We should be using this time to come up with ideas, ask questions of what we're expecting tomorrow on Berekete. The only question that I have for you, Top Movies, only question is, what is your take of Berekete so far? Do you think it's a good move if you're through for justice for Mohbad? Do you think it's a good move that Baba went to Berekete to ask those questions that you said we're not asking about the authorities? You've contradicted yourself so many times when it comes to the police. I don't know if you're a police or if you're undercover, but I know you're something. You're in here for a reason. I've seen you on Temi's platform. I've seen things that you say there after you leave this platform. I have seen you. So when I'm talking, I know what I'm talking about. I've seen things that you've said there. I have not seen you give them any advice there in terms of go do DNA tests. I have not seen that. But I know what you've gone there to say. Top Movies, me, I know you. I follow you. You understand? My question again is, do you think Baba Mohbad going to Berekete to ask those questions that you say we're not asking the authorities? In one mouth, you say police need to do their job. In the other mouth, You say, I don't know if I can not say I believe them or not believe them. Bros, you've contradicted yourself so many times. I don't. The other lady was asking you to listen to yourself speak. I don't think you listen to yourself speak sometimes because you contradict yourself. So please, let me just summarize. Just one question. Oh. What do you make of Baba Mohbad going to Berekete? To ask those questions, to ask the PPRO to talk to governor of Lagos State. What do you think? Do you think it's a good move? Do you think it's a good move that he went there? Second question and last one. What do you make of the timing of this thing coming out again from Mohbad? Because you're sitting on that heavily. You're talking about how we should pay attention to that. We should not discard that. When you mentioned that, I smiled because I knew that's the script. You came here so you can make us focus on that. And then you stylishly slide that comment that people picked on. He should go do DNA test for his 4 kids. So 2-part question. Number one, what do you make of Baba Mohbad going to Berekete to ask those questions, to ask those tough questions? Do you think it's a good idea? Number 2, what do you make of all these distractions that we're getting out? You said they're using it to buy time. Expatiate on that. What time are they trying to buy? And then lastly, what advice are you giving the other camp that you always go to report your findings? What advice are you giving them to get us close to justice for Mohbad? Thank you.
Now, you see, the normal me, I will not even entertain to respond back to you because you've already given me a bad energy from the onset by saying that I'm lucky, and from the fact that you to assume things on my personality like you know me and you don't know Jack. I wouldn't even entertain responding you back, but just for me to be very civil, I will respond to you because I don't see any reason whereby this is a neutral platform where people will just come and air their honest view and people will just be attacking them just because you are not agreeing with them. If you are not seeing reasons from my nonsense or my whatever, that one is left for you. If people will feel that what I'm saying doesn't make sense, it's also left for you. But I will tell you that what I said, and I will still stand with my facts, with my full chest, I will tell you every now and then. For the fact that Mama Mohbad has come out to say what she wants to say, we cannot see it. I don't see it as distraction. And anybody that is seeing it as distraction is just lying. He's just telling he or herself a big lie. And we cannot see it like they're trying to buy time or she's trying to buy time. No. We cannot see it like she's trying to do damage control. No. Because this particular person in question that came out to put this thing out to the public is a major player in this justice for Mohbad. So whatever comes out from the mouth should be treated very, very, very well. So all I'm saying is that I will advise Baba Mohbad to go do the DNA. If it means getting a court order, there is nothing out of place for Baba Mohbad to go get a court order and do with the DNA. That is all I said. And if you people think that my own view is not reasonable, well, fine. I'm not saying you must take it. My opinion can be outside to the public. It's not must that you will digest it and make use of it. If you want to use it, fine. If you don't want to use it, fine. That is it. And you people trying to, because of the way I speak and my own point of view, you now tag me, Tinwumi, Dawa class, and everything that you know me. This is the last time I will say it. I don't know any of them, and I'm not in any group. I am for justice for Mohbad. I am not for Baba Mohbad. I am not for Wumi. And this is the last time I'm going to say it. And for the fact that somebody does not support your view does not make that person an isolated being. Nobody is saying that Baba Mohbad and we should reason according to Baba Mohbad, or we should reason according to Wumi. All we are just saying is that let the right thing happen. That's all.
Top Movies, thank you very much for your response. I asked you.
Thank you. Thank you.
But you have not answered any of the question. You're diverting.
You don't answer the question. Tom,
I've
you
answered.
don't answer the question.
I answered him now.
You don't answer.
No, you have not answered the question.
What concerned Baba Mohbad,
Professor?
Baba Mohbad and sir?
Yes, sir, please.
I'm sorry, sir. I just want.
Yeah, I just want him to know that I asked him 3 questions.
Okay.
And he has not answered any of them. You've been doing it all night. They ask you a question, you deflect, you use narrative. I asked you 3 questions. Number 1, what do you make of Begarete going to Baba Mohbad going to Begarete? Was it a good move?
Ask them one by one.
Let me finish now. That's why you cannot answer my question, because you're not listening to understand. You're listening.
Let him answer the question one by one, please.
That's what I'm saying. Then you ask it one by one. Stop making the whole
answer the first.
long.
Answer the first one. Answer the first one.
Well, to me, I would say that is just him going to Brekete for justice for Mohbad. I'm just saying that it's just duplicating the process.
Duplicating yourself.
Because already he has already started fighting for justice here in Lagos. And going to Brekete is another chapter that is opening again for justice for Mohbad. So now what happens to the one in Lagos here? So he is duplicating the process and prolonging the matter.
So
that is my take of it. That is my take.
Let me follow up. Black, I beg. You go ask this man is not answering. Let me say one thing, please. I beg. Top move. Are you listening to me, sir?
I can hear you.
This issue is not a matter of fight. Nobody is fighting you here. This issue is not a matter of fight. Let me tell you one thing about Mohbad. Mohbad is not for Nigeria alone. Mohbad, I'm not the family of Mohbad.
Wait, am I right to say that he duplicated the process?
Wait. Mohbad is not for only Nigeria. Mohbad is not for only Lagos State. People are shouting Mohbad all over the world. It never happened before. Even our past president, even a rich man.
Okay. Top movies.
Can I talk?
Grand Pass, I yield to you. Go ahead. Sorry.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't have a question for him. I just want to say this, that when you are looking for justice for Mohbad, what are we looking at? We're looking for the perpetrators. We're looking for what really happened to him in his home.
That is it. What really happened to him is in his house. Is in his house, and people around him.
I want to put my facts. Let's put the facts down. Baba Mohbad should not even be mentioned in any of this because he wasn't in the house when his son died. Number one, he wasn't in the house. So the issue of DNA, come and do DNA, Baba Mohbad, you go and do DNA, is coming from a place of anger. It's
not matter of anger. Did you remember the statement this boy, Proud Boy said? He said they are fighting. They are fighting from party. They are fighting inside the car because of this boy.
I will tell you why. We're looking at motive. If you're truly fighting for justice for Mohbad, forget Baba Mohbad, forget any other person. We want to look at the home where Mohbad died. He died in the house. And we are asking the people in the home what happened. The narrative and the story eventually led to the nurse. Why was it not reported? If the police is now treating this as a homicide, then everybody in that house who covered the story, covered the nurse, knew what happened, never reported it, should be arrested and brought in for questioning. Okay? Those people in the house should be brought in for questioning, and the place will be sealed up and treated as a crime scene. Because unless he died of a natural cause, but because he did not, and they are holding to the fact that a nurse injected him, therefore that is a homicide. And because they did not report that homicide, they should be all arrested and questioned one after the other. Okay? checked out, one after the other. So if you're asking this question or you're talking the way you're talking or anybody's talking, please let us look at it this way. Mama Mohbad wasn't there. Baba Mohbad wasn't there. Where the people in the house that were there, their story right now, I don't think they are asking. I would say this authoritatively. They are not looking for justice. How can you be looking for justice for Mohbad when you were in the house, you brought in the nurse injected him, and he died? I don't get it. What justice are you looking for?
Even
That's
giving
the
him an
story.
attention right now. He's supposed to know all of these things.
So this, I'm not talking to him. I'm talking in general. I'm speaking to the people who are listening. In the end, let's look at it from that angle. We're talking about the people. You cannot rule that out, that people were not in the house. There were people in the home. And so we begin to look for motive because none of them reported the case to the police. So why the arrest now? Why are they arresting people now? It's after the fact. After the fact, the police started arresting, meaning something happened in the house. The nurse, spending, Prime Boy, and others who were there who covered this, they did not say anything about it, and they buried him, should have all been arrested. And they should have asked them what happened separately. And they should all be treated as prime suspects for covering up for the nurse, if that's their story. Okay? So Baba Mohbad wants to know what happened to his son. And now, if you don't know, for everyone who is asking why a DNA, Mohbad almost threw his son or the little boy out of the car. Why? Why? Why didn't Wumi, you can hear this. It's the truth. Say the truth. Why didn't you mention the cheating aspect when you were quarreling with him, when you were having that argument with him in the car? When you were accusing him of cheating on you, and both of you were going back to back with that. That's a motive. When the driver got so mad, he had to park. He had to park the vehicle and said he's not driving anymore. Why didn't you talk about that? You're not the only one in the car. Other people were in the car, and they're going to give their testimony accordingly. Why didn't you talk about it? A lot of cover-ups here. A lot. Because if they had interrogated everybody one after the other, treated that place as a crime scene that was not reported in the first place, we will not be here talking stories. We would have gotten the truth by now. Now, if the police fails in that aspect, how long does it take to carry out autopsy or toxicology? How long? 10 years after? 10 years later? So nobody should call Baba Mohbad. Now, in the case of the fact that Mama Mohbad came up and said Baba Mohbad is not the son, first, this Mohbad we're talking about was humiliated, bullied when he was alive, tormented when he was alive. He died in a home. He was put under the staircase in his own home. He was buried in a hurry. His neck was broken. Every point in time, it's just kill, kill, kill. Eventually, he has been humiliated even in death. And now to put the crown on top of it, the mother is saying that Baba Mohbad is not his father, meaning Mohbad was a bastard. Let's call it what it is. And if she knows who the father is, why don't let her pronounce the person's name? Bring the person out. Let the person go do the DNA. Let the person come do the DNA. Because the chess of the game they're playing, this chess that we want to play right now, is not going to fall on Baba Mohbad. Because they've made a very big mistake. Like I said, this is not about Baba Mohbad. This is about justice for Mohbad. And so let me put it to everyone. If Mama Mohbad is coming out right now, when she did not come out all these years, and she's coming out right now to say that Baba Mohbad is not, then she will produce, because she knows the father of that child. So she will produce Mohbad's father. Let Mohbad, that person that she's calling Mohbad's father, should come and do a DNA.
Exactly.
Because in the case of Wumi, they want to play a game of chess and they're not thinking about their backups. In the case of Wumi, she's not saying that Mohbad is not Liam's father. In this case, Mama Mohbad is standing and beating her hand on her chest, humiliating her son even further. That Baba Mohbad is not the father. Humiliating her child for what reason? Is best known to her. I don't care what she wants to do. I don't care what is coming out from her mouth. But she will provide, before Baba Mohbad will do any DNA, Mama Mohbad will provide the father that she knows that is the father to Mohbad. And that person will have to do a DNA for Mohbad. That's my chess game. Number two, when it is time for the DNA, Baba Mohbad will do the needful. The state will do the needful. In the end, I know why the anger is coming. It's coming because Baba Mohbad went to Brekete.
Exactly.
You thought you had Falana. You were very happy. Nothing can happen. Even when people suggested the best for Baba Mohbad, let me tell you people, you can look at quarrel and fight from every angle, from even the place, from people who are supporting Baba Mohbad. But you know what? Eventually we will all stand together, because one thing is for sure, we will definitely fight justice. The angel of the Lord has appeared to me.
Okay, can I ask you something? Is there anything wrong with getting court order for the DNA? Please.
Nobody refused to get a court order.
You said what was your question, please?
I said, in all you said, I understand.
Okay.
So I'm trying to ask you now, is there anything wrong for Baba Mohbad to go get court order to undergo the DNA?
Undergo which DNA? His own DNA?
Not his own DNA.
No, can I answer that question?
Let me just finish with him. I will go. For Wumi's DNA, Liam's DNA, and Mohbad.
Yes. Is there anything? Yeah.
Yes, can I?
There is
movies.
not a problem.
Top movies.
Okay,
can I answer that question, please?
So wait. Let me now finish the. So now, if Baba has not gone for the court order, are we going to put it that he is delaying the process? Is it fair to say that Baba Mohbad is delaying the process?
He's not delaying the process of the court order. What are you talking about?
Can I answer that question? Top movies.
Do you know he has done that?
How?
Okay, I don't know.
Let me talk.
You don't.
I'm just joining you.
He has done it.
I'm just joining you. Can I say that? Can I talk, please?
Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Yeah. The question Mr. Top Movies just asked. I'm a lawyer, not even in Nigeria, in the UK. But let me tell you one thing about that case. The case is, if Baba Mohbad said he's going to sign anything, Mama Mohbad had already put a stop to that by saying Baba Mohbad is not the father of Mohbad.
Reputation and God's.
So there's nothing they're going to request from him to sign any DNA or nothing, because the mother had already said the father is Baba Mohbad is not the real father of Mohbad. So his signature hasn't got anything to do with that DNA. That's what they are trying to do. They're trying to take him out. That's what they're trying to do.
Exactly.
They are trying to take him out because we all spoke about DNA and no DNA. And the mother came forward to say he's not even the father. We're talking about Mohbad. We're not talking about Liam and all that. Now, the DNA in the first instance was to prove the paternity of Liam. Why would they be talking about Mohbad that is dead? That the father has to do the DNA of a dead son. You understand? So they are just trying to take the father out, because they know if the father should come up to sign that DNA, the whole story will be out. So, like my sister Riley said, let the mother come forward and tell us who Mohbad's father is. So they can just take the man out, so the man can just go and rest if it's not the real father, because they are putting the man throughout so many things. So they know all this. Don't forget the fact that Wumi's mother is a police officer, or was a police officer. So they know exactly what they're doing. Falana or no Falana, Falana will not go further to do anything if they have not given him rights to do it. So the whole game is between Mohbad's mother and Wumi's side. Baba Mohbad is just a party outside this whole thing.
Thank you, sir.
So they are just trying to stop the cause of justice. They know exactly what they're doing. So sometimes when we all come around to talk about it, the first thing they ought to have done to have gotten everybody in that house arrested, question them one by one at a different times. They will arrive at the justice, but the police will not do that. The man was called after the guy had died. He came down to the house. He was not there. He hasn't seen since the guy went for that show. The father never saw him. So why are we questioning the man? Wumi wasn't right in that house. The younger brother was right in that house when this whole thing happened. So why are we questioning the man? They only wanted that man to bury him hurriedly, so all those things will be dead. But thank God, people came out, Nigerians came out and said, yeah, no, you buried him too fast and all that, bring him out. So they brought him out now, they couldn't do nothing. So obviously, it shows there are things the police are covering for them. And look at the sister way back in the US. She didn't come to Nigeria when that guy was sick. She didn't come for the show. She only came after the guy had died. That same day the guy died, she flew down from America. What is her intake? What is she bringing to the table? Everybody walks abroad. We know how money is. How did she get a ticket that same day the guy died? Does she work with an airline that she can just within a tickle of an eye to get a ticket? So all these things are pre-planned. So the police are the one messing up the whole case. They knew where this thing is coming from. They don't just want to tell us. So I won't blame Baba Mohbad for going all around the country to seek for who can help him. That's why I'm sure that was why he came over to Berekete to say, this is what is happening. Please help me out and all that. He went to Amzat Oriyomi as well. So please, I think we should just try to get focused by saying, just say out our mind. That's all. There's nothing what we can say that can really prove anything. That's just my take. Thank you.
Okay, Whisper, you said that Baba has gotten the court order. Please, is there any proof on that?
No, I didn't say Baba has gotten a court order.
No, it's not you.
Okay.
It's Whisper.
Respond to this guy again. The thing the brother just said, it make a lot of sense here. We need to start thinking honestly. We're not here to bring distraction, my brother.
What do you want me to? What do you want
her to tell you? You want to pick her mouth?
You say.
Think on something else.
From what you said, I said if there was anything wrong in getting court order, you said no. So you now further said that Baba has gotten the order. So I'm not asking you, do you have any proof on that?
It's not him. That's how I
no top movie. Let me I didn't want to talk to you per se because I felt like you have your own opinion about this and that you're trying to sit on the fence, but I see clearly you're not sitting on the fence, okay? Now, I'll tell you this. I don't owe anybody any explanation. Just like Mama Mohbad came up and said that Baba Mohbad is not Mohbad's father. I don't owe you or anybody any explanation or to give you any proof, okay? One thing I can only tell you is the fact that whether Wumi likes it or not, she must have that DNA done.
That's it.
And that's on period.
Okay, for the fact, this is my own take. For the fact that you did not tell me, you did not show me any proof, I will not believe you that Daddy Mohbad has gotten a court order.
And I will not believe Mama Mohbad that Mohbad is not Baba Mohbad's son. Or any of the people in the house as at that, you know.
No, you came up to tell me that Baba Mohbad
They
You
all
told me Baba
lied.
Mohbad has
They
collected
are all
the.
lying.
I'm asking if there
Okay?
was any
So
proof,
they are
and you
all
say you
lying. They
cannot
should all
explain
come out
to
and
me.
tell us what happened in the room upstairs. They should tell us when Mohbad fell and hit his head on the floor. What happened? What happened upstairs?
Do you have
What
proof
happened
for
in the
this?
room?
Do you have
Okay?
proof for this? Your narrative. Do you have
Okay?
proof for
Top
this? Your
movies.
narrative.
You will
Top
hear the
movies.
proof very soon. You will get the
Okay.
proof very
Until
soon because
then,
it's
please
clearly
stop
that you are
speculation.
really attacking me because
Until
you are
then,
for
please stop
Wunmi.
the speculation.
You are for Wunmi. This is not a speculation.
Rain
They
whispers.
live
No,
in
you're
the house and
speculating
it
now.
happened.
There's
Rain
no
whispers.
fact. We have not heard that from anybody.
You
You're the
don't
one
have to hear it from
speculating.
anybody because
Rain,
you're
Then
sitting
it's
on the fence.
speculation.
rain
You're not
whispers.
sitting. You're
Speculation.
sitting
You
on the
don't
Rain
know
fence.
whispers.
You were you there? You that you're
Yes, I
speaking.
who you're
was.
talking
Rain,
to.
Okay,
You
Yes,
rain,
you
don't
were
even know
there.
who she
I
rain
is.
was.
whispers.
Okay,
You
Hello,
just
I
okay.
started in
was.
top movie.
rain
You
Go
don't
whispers.
even
ahead.
know her.
Can you hear this
If
rain
you know
whispers?
who you're
Speculating.
talking to, you won't even say a word. That's why when we come on the platform, we need to be
Hello.
careful how we talk. You don't even know Win Whisperer. You don't even know who you're talking to.
This
That's
is
why
not a
when we come on
platform for
platform, we
any.
have to watch out how we
This is a
talk. You
platform
don't
for
even know her.
everybody.
If I
Rain
It's a
tell you
whispers.
who
platform
she
for
is right
everybody
now,
to air
you
their
won't even be
And
views,
that
talking.
everybody
regardless
includes
of
you.
whoever
That's
you
Hello.
the
are.
funny thing.
Rain,
Everybody
That
is
rain
entitled to
whispers.
everybody
their
Can you hear
includes
this?
you.
opinion.
Rain whispers. Can you
Everybody
hear this,
is
please?
entitled to their
Go
Rain,
ahead, my
opinion,
rain.
brother.
regardless of
Yeah,
whoever
rain
you are.
whispers. There's one thing
Anything
I
that you
wanted
think you
to.
are, now for your pocket, you are
Yeah,
not feeding
rain
anybody
whispers.
here. So
Rain
you cannot open
whispers.
your mouth and start
There's
saying
one
you don't know
thing.
who the person is. If
Yeah,
you think you
rain
have 1
whispers.
million, if you think you have 100 million, it's
Why
in
are
your
you getting
pocket.
so
You are
worked
not
up?
feeding.
Why are you
You are
getting so
not
worked? Who
feeding
talked about
anybody.
1 million?
No, I'm talking about love
Why are
by
you
faith.
getting
She
so
cannot
worked
open
up?
her mouth and be saying
Why are
trash.
you so
What do
getting
you
so
mean by you
worked up?
don't know who the
Your
person
true color
is?
is beginning to
Keep,
show, and that was the
keep,
chess I wanted
keep
to
your,
play. I wanted
keep
people to
whatever
see
you think
for
you
who
are
you
to
are.
yourself.
Rain
Because
whispers.
you're sitting
Let me
down
say.
there and you're telling
Rain
people
whispers.
you're
Calm
Keep
down.
neutral,
whatever
and
you
you're not.
think you are to yourself. You are not
You're
feeding
not
anybody
neutral.
here.
No,
You're
You are
not
rain
not
neutral.
feeding
whispers.
Please stay
anybody
on
here. So
lane.
whoever you
Stay
think
on.
you
You are
are,
a true
keep it to
supporter.
yourself.
Stay as
Top
a true
movie.
Who you?
supporter.
You
Top
don't
movie.
even know
Calm
what
down.
you're
Don't come here
talking.
and say
Top
you're on the
movie.
fence. You
Top
don't know
movies.
what is
Calm down.
happening.
You don't
Rain
even know
Don't
what
whispers.
you're
discuss. You're
talking
not
about.
discussing.
Rain whispers. Calm down, please. Let
My
me tell you
brother,
one
go
thing.
ahead. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
No barrier.
What you're trying to say?
I'm sorry,
You're
guys.
trying.
I don't know.
Yes.
For me, I was thinking that we should find this fantastic.
Yeah.
People can bid for their case. Everybody's bidding for their case.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Sir.
all come from different backgrounds, okay?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, let me tell you something, right? People don't understand that. I remember there was a time on the George Floyd case then where I was on the lawyers panel where we talked about like George Floyd was killed instantly. George Floyd died in the ambulance. He died when he got to the hospital. We talk about all these different things. I mean, and we even have some FBI agents who came among us that were discussing. I mean, and somebody with common sense even still beat their argument. I mean, but I think it went well. I mean, I don't know why we would not want to try to engage people in the way they think.
Yeah. We
People
don't
be,
have to fight
you
over
don't know
this.
where it's
Yeah.
come from. It doesn't matter where he belong, okay? But we can, if we have the superior, if whatever our take is, if our take is superior, then people will see it clearly.
Yeah.
We should be happy that we are winning France. This evangelism, people who are listening, they know what is what, they know what is the substance.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, but at the same time, he too may have people who share the same views with him. But from the way we ask him some certain questions, it will make those ones who think that, oh, maybe he's their top man, they will now realize too.
Yeah.
But when you don't want to have to engage people and you just want to believe that it is authoritative, it has to just be this way or no other way.
Yeah. No.
I don't know the kind of a country we want to build. And as a philosopher and as a scientist, I don't want to rule that way. I want to have a discussion where people can bid.
Yeah.
Everybody can
Thank you.
bid for what it is good.
Thank
And then we can engage that and all of us can learn from it.
Yes. Thank you. So what I'm saying is, whispers, please. You don't have to be there like Top Movies asked. You don't have to be there in the room. But what we're trying to say is somebody went into the room, which is the father, and came out to tell the world that he saw blood in the room. That's what we're going to rely on. You don't have to be there. But somebody went into the room while they were downstairs, and he said he got into the house and went straight upstairs. When he got upstairs, he saw his bed, he saw his bedspreads and all that. He saw blood there. They never told him all this. So Mr. Topman cannot question that, were you there? No, you yourself, were you there? If you are there, then what are you doing on the platform? You should go to the police. None of us were there when it happened. We are only trying to talk about what was said by somebody or somebody. So Whispers was right to say, what were they doing in the room? What was happening upstairs? because that was the report we got. So everybody, we're all talking about what the parties said about the whole story. None of us were there. So we don't have to fight over issues here, except we have a reason for supporting what is bad. Because I don't know Mohbad, I don't know the father, I don't know the mother, but I just felt that guy was badly treated. And I think that is why everybody is talking right here. And when I said, I went to Ireland and I met a lady that said, oh, she's Wumi's cousin. And she said they are not right from day one. She's not even talking about 5-10 years ago. She's saying from day one, the mother has always been a very funny woman. So for somebody to have said that, you can't give 100% kudos to such family. And somebody else may say something negative about the guy's family as well. But we don't have to be biased here. What we're saying is what everybody is saying about that guy. The one we felt is bad, we say is bad. The one we feel is wrong, we say is wrong. The one we feel is good, we say is good. But for Whispers to ask, what were they doing upstairs? She was 100% right. Because nobody talked about what happened upstairs. That guy was downstairs. They had already done, what they call it? The
Embalming.
Yeah, they have done the embalmment before the father came into the house and went upstairs to see those clothes. Why did they not snap all those clothes and bring it to the station? Nobody talked about it. So you can't question her for saying,
Thank you. This is what I wanted to ask you.
How would she be there in the room? She can't be there in the room. She's not talking about what the father said about the room. So, Mr. Top Movies, let us just understand
Okay,
ourselves.
now this is it now. This is it now. Yeah, this Baba Mohbad.
Yeah,
you understand the fact that he's not in a good relationship. Like him and the daughter-in-law, they are not in good relationship. Okay, and based on his frequent interview that he's been granting, he made it very clear that he doesn't like this lady. Okay.
Yeah.
And he made it very clear that they are not in good relationship. Okay, now you visited the apartment of your late son. You went upstairs. You saw a pool of blood, and you did not take an evidence, or better still, call somebody that you came in with to come and witness the pool of blood. Now he is the only person with this narrative that he saw a pool of blood. So, are you telling me that I will not blame him for not taking an evidence along with him?